I'll get my YouTube here. Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy Saturday. How
Hi,
is it?
everyone. Dennis here.
We
And
have
Don Marie
Glennis,
is here.
we have Glennis and Don Marie both here with us. We have Candy in the chat. Should I say hi, Eric? Hi, Candy. Hi, Eric. Hi, Charlie. And hi, Rodney. Hi, Linda. So glad you're here. I know it's getting late and I know you're super tired today. Hey, Candy. So glad you made it, at least for a bit. Hey, Penny. Nice on your Roku. Sweet. I'm glad you're here, Penny. That's awesome. Easter blessings to everybody. Let's see. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Oh, Margie was listening to music and crocheting until time to go. Glad you're here, Margie. Grindelia. Hello. So happy that you're here. Let's see. Sylvia, Miss Pelicani is here. Jello, working her daily journal, going to work on her art journal page from 2 weeks ago, and here playing. So glad
That
to
sounds
have
like
you
fun.
here. Yeah. Made it. Where you arrived? 4:30. Picked up Aaron. Nice. Excited to see him. He and Charlie are tearing up the hotel room now. Eric. That's funny. Yes, having fun playing. Awesome. Oh, so glad to have y'all here. We're just gonna hang out and have a good old fashioned Laugh Craft tonight. So whether you're crocheting or playing in an art journal, or I think Don Marie is working on April's prompt.
Yep.
Prompt challenge. The prompt challenge for April is to use lace, gold, butterfly music, and the bonus is stamp. There's your stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Make anything you want from those prompts and using them all. Hey, Eric. Hi back. And post it in the Facebook group. Use the hashtag HPP. No, that's I'm not gonna do that. HPP APR prompt PROMPT. I believe Linda chose this month's prompts. At the end of the month, we'll draw somebody and they will get, oh, hey, Charlie. Hey. It's hi, Eric, and it's hey, Charlie. It's funny. Does he hear me talking back to him, Candy? Hey. Yeah, funny. At the end of the month, we draw somebody to win $10 that they can spend at a live sale or on the website. And we have somebody working on the website, and the goal is to have it completely built out by the end of the month.
Woohoo!
Yeah, because this really snuck up on us. So April is Happy Paper People birthday month. And it really did sneak up on us. So the goal is to have this built out by the end of the month so we can end the month with a bang and a great big coupon to use in your shopping. So Sylvia's doing art journaling. Candy is corralling restless boys. What are the rest of you doing? Margie's crocheting. Grandelia after church had Korean barbecue.
Yum.
All her family, 2 daughters and husbands are taking a nap. Yeah, isn't that pretty much how it goes? Well, which gives you some free creative time because they're all sleeping. Hey, Dawn. Happy birthday, happy paper people. So the actual literal day of birth of HPP was April 18th. But we celebrate the entire month because it's the month of HPP's birth. So we're I've got a couple of things in the works. Going to involve admin. Maybe we can embarrass them a little bit. You guys can help me. That'll be fun. We'll do a bunch of giveaways. We'll do some things where people can participate and win some prizes. That'll be fun. Maybe we'll do something from retreat. So speaking of retreat, I said that I would have more of the lunar paste rolls to have at the fundraiser auction there, and so I'm going to work on one of those right now. I think I've got a couple of strips here. This is the only one I see right now, but I thought I had several. Maybe I already did them. I've already done a bunch. I've already done a whole bunch, but these are super fun. I really like doing these. Just finished cutting a Girl Scout cookie book. Oh, to use for a journal cover.
That sounds like fun.
Nice. Yeah, that's a great idea. Linda's just barely staying awake. Oh man. I have been using these lunar pastes a lot, and I cannot believe I feel like I'm using it. Sometimes I like dig my finger in and I think I'm using a whole lot, but like they're barely going down. I can't believe how much is still there. But I see that I'm going right down the middle. So I need to get something where I can scrape down the side a bit on some of these. All right, so there's those. Let's get our silver, our blue over here. I have to have them all open when I'm working because I don't know what I'm gonna want, and I end up using them all. So I have to have them all open. I can't wait for the 4 new ones to get here. I wish they were already here. I'd be using them. Margie, what treasure books make a tunnel book today? Oh, yeah, Alice would be awesome for a tunnel book.
It would.
That would be very cool.
That's on my list of things to do that I want
to do a tunnel book.
Yeah.
Your mic went kind of far away, DM.
I was thinking that too. I
Did it?
could barely hear her.
Yeah.
That's because Is it better now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I pushed it away because I felt it was too close to my mouth when I went to take a sip of something.
Oh, didn't hear you take a sip of something, but then it was real far away.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's okay. Rather have it closer than have to make you yell. Hey, Janine. How are you? So I think everybody's packages went out. Everybody's has gone out this week except Carrie Waters. I don't think she's here yet, but it will. It will. Hers just was going to be the most complicated and take the most time. So unfortunately, it meant it got saved for last. Yeah, they want to hear you drink.
They want to hear me drink.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a Coke.
Those tunnel books are very cool. I've seen them done a couple of different ways. I've tunneled into only a little bit, but not done a true tunnel book. That would be fun to do. Actually,
even if you just did one with like 3 or 4 pages, I mean, you wouldn't get the true tunnel, but even like one of these could be done, I think, easily with that.
Because gotta go a little deeper than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I can't remember what colors I did all the other. Yeah, Candy says, sure, it's just a Coke.
It really is.
Maybe a little rum on the side.
Nope, there's actually no alcohol in my house. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise.
I only drink if I go out for stuff like that. But there is always something else in my house per my husband's habits. So
yeah. Well, we won't talk about that.
Nope, we're not going to.
Hi, Leah. Treasure Books was a simple one. Awesome. Awesome. I'll have to watch that one. And I always put notes in my head about all the different ones and then try to put them together to make it into one. And sometimes you have to pick one type or the other. Sometimes you try to mix them together, though, and make your own idea. But I like it when it goes deep, like a half an inch at least. You know, hi, Toby. Deep enough that you can really tell But I like it when, go ahead.
I also think that the pages being thick makes it look deeper. You know what I mean? Like the thicker the page, the better it sets up off the paper.
I agree. Yeah, but I do like gluing enough pages together that you get the depth you need. And another thing that I really like is when you open the book and there's some pages in the front, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the book you come to the tunnel. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, when you use like a real old book or something, that's when,
so you don't really know it's coming.
Right.
It's not right inside the first page of the front cover.
But I have seen it out of the cover and it looked really cool. It was almost like somebody had ripped back the cover to find the tunnel.
Using the cover with it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool idea. Make it look peeled back.
Yep.
I hadn't thought about that. That is a cool idea. I like that. Janine, spice ramen or Pepsi? Rum and Coke, rum and Pepsi. Take your pick, huh? Only on the weekend, she says. Well, it is the weekend.
Yep.
That it is. I don't know. It's just a really low-key weekend. What about you guys?
Me, yep. It had been really, really nice here for 2 days.
Yeah.
Like Wednesday and Thursday. And then yesterday and today have been freezing.
Really?
Yes.
And we're just the opposite. I know everybody coming to retreat's been really worried because like I woke up to 6 inches of snow one day last week. Actually earlier this week. And then the next day woke up to 6 more inches of snow. And I know everybody was really worried, but I said, don't worry, Mother Nature's just messing with us.
Right.
Well, yeah, we went from yesterday with that 12 inches of snow and 30 some degrees as the high to today, 63 as the high, and all the snow is melted.
Yeah.
The sun comes out or it rains a bit and boom, gone.
So then I'll only bring one scarf and sweater.
There you go. Yeah, you wouldn't need more than one anyway. But yeah, it'll be beautiful. So next week will be 60s and 70s. And the week after, when you guys are here, will be 70s, maybe a little 60s. I don't know if it'll dip back down a little bit, but that's beautiful. That's perfect weather, I think.
Yeah.
Not too hot, not too cold. 60s, 70s. So, yeah, gonna be perfect. Getting excited. Making last minute plans. You guys all packed?
No.
I can't pack. I keep adding stuff to the pile I want to bring.
Oh, man. Yeah. I was going to take a picture of the pile by the front door on the landing to show you guys. And that isn't even any of the stuff I'm bringing. That's only the stuff I'm bringing that's yours. There's like boxes for everybody. It's orders and different things like that. It's already two stacks side by side up high.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Going to be a fun time though. But what will be really fun is having all that stuff from your orders that you can use there before shipping it back. You'll have, many more things to choose from to use, like lunar paste and different things.
Yeah, I'm thinking of bringing my lunar paste because I've got it here.
You've got a few in here.
Do I?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. So you might only want to bring a few. I will have the new ones by then. And there's 4 new ones.
What color is guppy?
What color is a guppy?
Orange, isn't it?
They come in multiple rainbow colors.
Yeah, but when most people think of a guppy, that orange gold like goldfish kind of, I think. Like I could be wrong on that. It could be more of a yellow orange, but I don't know. As soon as I get it, I'll tell you.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I think Alice in Wonderland would be a great tunnel book. Actually, I've seen, I don't remember who did it, but I have seen an Alice in Wonderland tunnel book. And Dawn, yeah, I'm sorry, Dawn. Already gonna have to turn on the AC. They're gonna hit 99 this year. Oh, guppies are great, Linda says. I don't think it's great. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me look at my information and see.
All the ones I've seen are like rainbow colored.
Well, there's a no diving that's a blue. There is Crown Me, the new one, which is purple. There is, what's the other new one? Let me think. Okay, Guppy to me looks like a goldfish.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like gold and orange, but it's like orange, but when you turn it, it's got those gold iridescent type of things in it.
So that'll be great for maple leaves.
Yeah, that's what that looks like to me. Let's see, what's the fourth one?
Oops.
What is the fourth one? Crown Me, No Diving, Guppy, and let's see. I don't know why I'm having trouble remembering it. Rosy Cheeks. Rosy Cheeks. A reddish pink, a pinkish red. It's not pink like this pink, but, you know, like somebody's cheeks are red, blushing.
Oh, okay.
Rosy red. That kind of rosy cheeks. Let's see.
I bet everybody's laughing at my cutting skills because I really stink at cutting with a knife, I need to do it with
a
this.
blade.
Yeah. I also think I need to switch the blade out on this one.
Oh, yeah, that helps a whole lot.
Yeah. I've been using it to pull things out of books, so.
Guppy is fish color. Yeah. What is fish color? Then Glennis would say.
I guess I'm going to have a guppy.
Yes.
Yep, Guppy is your color. It's a good thing I ordered a bunch of them. Janine, plan for next year. Does that mean you're going to plan to try to come to retreat next year? Because that's what we were talking about. Or is that put a tunnel book on your plan for next year? Not sure. Either way would be cool.
Right.
All right. Should probably do more than one of these at a time. Some of them I did. Some of them I did a couple of each one because if you cut them apart, just depended what, I guess it depended on what stencils I had handy. I'm trying to do them all kind of different.
Are you just washing it off now? Is that what
Right
you were
now,
doing?
I'm just wiping it off, but I let it sit
okay.
here I let it sit here and dry while I was looking that up.
Okay.
And so.
Yeah, I couldn't see what you were doing.
Yeah. If you take it while it's wet, it wipes off with a baby wipe real easily. But Lunar Paste, one of the things I love about it is how fast it dries. Like the wind, literally. It dries so quickly. Which is really nice. If you're doing something, you don't have to sit around and wait for it. Let's see here. Let's give this a little bit different kind of stem. Do you think that's a dandelion? Or is that a different flower?
The one you're doing right now?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I bet it is. And
yeah, I think it is.
And then maybe you put the little stems of the puff in yourself.
You could do that, yeah. Oh, Janine, awesome. So we'll have retreat in September, and then we'll have it again in April. Every September. Oh, Toby, they were just talking about tunnel books, but you can Google that. Google that on YouTube. Yeah, search that on YouTube and go check out lots of tunnel books. It is a pretty cool technique to do in a book. So they were just talking about having seen one, and maybe we should make one. That would be a fun thing to do together, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Even started on a Monday, maybe on a Monday jump start. That would be a lot of fun. Grandelia has to finish cutting 300 7-inch circles for the children's group for church.
Oh my!
Oh my goodness! Glad your 2 daughters are helping you. I am too. Wow. They're cutting with scissors, and she's using the large circle cutter. Oh, nice. Yes, September's even better. During this retreat, during the April retreat in a couple of weeks, during one of the lives there.
It's next week, dear.
It's next week. Oh, don't I have 2 weeks?
Well, you have this week and next week.
Okay, yeah. So, okay. The end of next week.
Okay.
I believe that I have almost 2 weeks. Not quite. Almost. Yeah, I need another week before my mother gets here. And then I'll be good to go. So if everything slows down, taking care of her, that it's okay. Let's see. Yeah, sometime during retreat, during one of those lives, the link for the September retreat will go live for registration. So hopefully you'll be at the live. I can't tell you right now which one it'll be. I don't know. But hopefully you'll be at that. And then I would also put it in the group as well. Okay, so these are really not gold. They're kind of
Thank you very much.
Fuzzy gray, aren't they? So I'm going to do gold with a little bit of silver. PM, whatever you're doing looks super cute.
I quietly said thank you.
Oh.
That's why I said
thank you, Margie. I thought you were talking to Mark or something.
No, I was saying thank you to Margie. I just said it quietly because you were still talking.
I heard you. I just didn't say Margie, so I didn't know it was here. Yeah. She's doing the April challenge.
Yep.
Glennis, is that the green papers that Candy uploaded?
Yes, it is, but I'm using it in my spring book.
Nice. They looked really cool. Love those backgrounds. Thank you, Candy, for doing that. If you guys haven't noticed, there is a folder in the group. If you look at the top, if you look under media, you'll see a folder there that has printables, digitals. Linda Cook has been putting digitals in there, very cool ones for y'all to print out and use in your creations. There's another folder for Candy's creations, because Candy's got a lot of very cool digital creations as well. And they've both been kind enough to offer to share them with the group. So be sure to go check that out. But when they put a new one in, it does make a post in the group, so you can see it right in the group and download it. But if you miss the post, you may want to just check that out every so often. I should just let that go till I'm all done. That's what I normally do. Okay. Is that dandelion-y? Kind of golden gray. Dandelions are kind of gray. But they do have
because it looks dandelion to me.
Okay, good. I think it
Definitely.
is. And I think it's cute. Cute dandelion. All right. Let's see here. We'll do a half circle right like this. So when when you get that done, you can show everybody
I will. Yes,
you've made.
I've
Looks
got
like they printed off really nice for you, Glennis.
Yes, they did. The colors are perfect, and
Cool.
it might not look like they would be that good for spring, but I'm going to put some yellow die cuts on top of them.
Oh, I think they are. They're pretty. Hey,
Well, they got
KK.
rust and stuff because they're steampunk.
Yeah.
But I think with some yellow die cuts, they'll look just great. So I printed off the 3 green ones she gave us.
Very cool. KK, so Dawn up here is working on the April prompt challenge, and Glennis is working on a cover for a spring journal. She's
making pages now.
Pages for the spring journal she's making. And I am using lunar paste on strips of muslin, and I'm preparing these for the fundraiser sale that we'll do during the retreat. And let's see. And when I'm sitting here alone at 2 a.m, I can just whip these out. I'm talking to you guys. I'm suddenly going, what color do I want to use? I think too hard when I'm sitting here talking. I don't think when I just do it in the middle of the night. I just do it.
I understand.
And I know it's almost easier. You don't think, just do it, and it just seems to turn out just fine. Sometimes I'll group the paste together in combinations that I really like to use. And let's see here. And sometimes I group them together by kind of the color family that they are.
This might have been easy to do before I glued it down.
I wasn't thinking. You do that too?
Yep.
Oh, I do that all the time.
But I can fix it even if I messed it up. I swear I can.
Of course you can. That's what we do. We fix our own mess ups. Margie, I never think. It's just easier. I agree. Glennis, Toby says those are beautiful.
Thank you, Toby.
Free play with no chat. Yeah. Although I can do that anytime at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I do enjoy doing it while chatting with you guys. So it's a little slower. That's okay. I don't mind. And maybe I don't need to think about what colors. Maybe you need to tell me what colors to use. That color combinations. I'll tell you what, I have tried some weird color combinations with the lunar paste, thinking it was just going to be way out there, but I just had to try it, and they look so cool. They really. Where's my blue? Where's my sky blue? Try to run away from me. Yeah.
There we go. Miss Hat is out.
Oh, that is super cute.
Oh, thanks. I like to do 3D kind of stuff sometimes, layering it so things look like they're in the front and the back.
Yeah. I have this stencil of skeletons. I was thinking about doing some. Maybe I should do those on their own little piece of fabric just to see how they come out.
For all of us that love Halloween and weird stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, this is a cool little stencil. Make sure. Side. It's got a big old bump over there. Could get in the way, so let's cut that off.
And actually, there's a stencil of a butterfly that I put it on top of that got stamped on, and they actually line up You can sort of see the left side on the left side here.
Well, that would be cool. Yeah, yep, I can see it.
And this is player piano paper.
Yep,
That I
I
have
can
on.
tell that. Love it.
I don't know if that counts as music, but I have something else that has music on it. So
It can count as music because it's the whole thing about the prompts is it's your interpretation, and that is exactly music paper. I mean, you could use music paper. You could use that, which is music paper. You could just use notes. You could probably write a song title or something like that. Anything that you interpret as music counts.
I think using the piano paper is quite a unique way of doing it.
Yeah, I think it's great.
One of the things I did with this piano paper one time is that the little holes, I actually weaved really light thread through it. So it sort of went in and out. So I really enjoyed doing that when I did it. So I was going to see if I could do that tonight.
That's a cool idea.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's not. They're pretty big holes.
Well, they are. And if you actually attached it to or did it through one of those, a needle with a great big eye.
Yes.
You could just do that real fast. Yeah. I know, Margie. If it's not in front of my face, I forget that I have it. And yeah, that is the trouble with having too much stuff. And sometimes if you feel like you don't have very much stuff, you know, the more stuff you get, the more decisions you have to make and the more places you have to find to put it away. And the more you forget what you have and then you don't use it anyway. So sometimes with less things, it's a little easier. All right. Get this blue. The stencil doesn't feel very flat. I hope it's not going to go under it really bad.
Oh, look, I already have some on a needle. How about that?
Oh, sweet.
Not much, but I can get something on there.
Perfect. Yeah. You can get some done. All right. So let's start with that blue. I'm going to merge it to this pink, which makes purple together. Looks so cool. When I put this bright pink with this bright blue, I get this awesome purple. I suppose you could use a sponge for this. For me, it's just on a day when I don't mind getting my fingers in the mess. It's a good day to do this. And then for this one, yeah, the new blue looks really pretty. This is sky blue, and that one's going to be water blue because it's no diving.
Oh, I think Sandy just came in.
Hey, Sandy.
I'm listening.
I did not say Siri.
I don't know what you mean by, I did not say Siri. I'm web search for it.
Oh, my goodness. I say Sandy, and Siri thinks I said her name. I know, Margie. It was fighting words. On the other hand, we can never have too much stuff because that gives us lots of options, right, Margie? Oh, I do have something new that I just got. I wanted to try out to see if I really liked it before getting a whole bunch of them. Because if I didn't really like it, I wasn't going to show it to you.
Well, that's
Oh,
Now
nice
you have
of
to show it to
you.
us.
and I tried it, Candy, and I like it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is another one of those blame candy things.
Yeah, that's really funny. Candy said to me, "Have you seen this? This is so cool. You got to get this." So I get one for me and her. I said, "Let's try it out, see if we like it before we get a bunch and show it to everybody else." I get it, put it on her invoice, and she's like, "What the heck is this?" I said, "I don't know. You're the one that told me." "No, I wasn't." Oh. Yeah, Candy's traveling all week. Sandy's traveling all week. They're both going to get back just in time to turn around, unpack the car, repack the car, and come here.
Mm.
And Siri is a busybody, isn't she? All right, let's see. I just pulled out a stack of stencils, so I'm just kind of
Nope.
Did you
not
find the
there.
maple leaf one?
through. No, it wasn't in this holder.
That should look so cool with Guppy.
Oh, yeah. That one needs several to blend from one to the other, I think. A maple leaf, the yellows, oranges, and rusts. Let's see. That's pretty. Let's do that. I'm going to take that off. Yeah. Sandy will literally have a couple of hours between coming back, unpacking, repacking, and heading off for retreat. Candy will have like one day to unpack after spending time with the boys, repack for retreat, and take off. That's awesome, Linda.
I am just, Dawn, all I'm doing is I'm going into each one of these holes, which are the music holes.
Here, I'm going to make you solo so they can watch you sew on the music. You can see, watch her sew on the player piano music.
Yep. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it sort of like petals, and I may come back in and like darken those or draw in them or something to that effect, just to make them jump out a little more. But I'm just going in and out. If I use a thicker thread, I've done that. But this sort of needs finer because of the little girl and the vintage look and all that,
Right.
you know.
Yep.
So I'm just going in and out, and then I back stitch. But this one's going to be too small, so I'm just going to stop it. And I'm just putting some tape on the back to hold the little pieces rather than grabbing the glue out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then, because this is going to glue onto something else, so why do double glue if you can
know
just...
it's going to glue onto something else, then
yeah,
don't worry about what the back looks like.
Exactly. Watch Dawn Marie thread a needle. Woohoo!
That's awesome.
My eyes aren't quite that bad that I need the ones that you just hook it in.
Oh, yeah. And it
But-
hooks for you.
Mm. That's the first thing I have to do when I get back from retreat is go to the eye doctor.
Mm.
Because I was supposed to go like the week before, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to go. I'm just going to cancel it and get it another time.
You know what? I rescheduled mine too for May. That's funny. Yeah, I do need to go. Hmm.
Have you seen those glasses online that you get like a base set of glasses and then they have frames that you can just put on
Yes.
that have different? That's what I told my husband I'm getting this time.
I saw the commercial on TV
Mm-hmm.
and they look cool. All the different colors and, designs or whatever.
Teams and yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, but
holiday ones.
isn't each one, I don't know, the base one is like 300 or something, or is it more than that?
It
And then-
wasn't the last time I looked, but even so, the
It seemed like each one was like, I don't know, $50, $75 for.
then it's definitely gone up because they were like 25 the last time I looked,
Oh,
which
wow.
was one of the reasons why. But that was actually a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I haven't seen them for a while, but
But it's cheaper than having like 8 pair of glasses because I do actually like to change my glasses out to whatever color I'm wearing, or
me too,
have your
just
sunglasses.
what you feel like wearing.
Yeah.
But I can't afford 8 pairs of glasses. But maybe I could if those were $25 a piece.
Right. Exactly.
That would be very cool.
Where Mark and I used to work, we actually used to get 3 pair of glasses or 3 eye things a year.
Wow.
And that's when we worked up in Northern Virginia. So I got I used to get glasses a
Stayed on
lot.
top of that and got all the glasses you had coming to you.
Yep, I sure did.
Cool. That's awesome.
But it's almost as much to have just the glass switched out
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So all my cool stuff, is sitting in a drawer.
Watch DM get a very strong magnifying glass out. Hey, Lucy, good to see you.
These holes are big enough. I don't need that. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Anybody cooking big stuff for dinner for Easter? I'm not.
Nope.
I
didn't even realize.
We're taking the grandkids out for an Easter brunch.
Oh, that's nice.
That's got, and it has everything that they could possibly want. So that'll fill us up.
Oh, buffet type.
Yeah, buffet.
That's a good choice for a holiday.
Oh, I thought so.
Especially when you're taking the family.
Yeah, both boys and both grandkids.
Wow, that's awesome. All right. What color combinations for hearts? My brain is run dry.
You could do black and gold.
I would love that. I would like a lunar paste in metallic black and metallic white. But there isn't one. Sylvia. Yeah, well, the lunar pastes are only $5 a piece. So, I can have those. Besides, aren't they more important than glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, man. No special things. No one's coming over. Me too, Margie. Going to be a day to finally get some rest. Maybe a nap.
I didn't even realize somebody said, well, we're doing Easter tomorrow. And I was like, it's
what?
Easter? Oops.
That's funny.
I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for the grandkids.
Yeah.
Well, we have no doggy visitors this week, and we usually always have somebody that needs us to watch during Easter.
Right.
So I think that's what messed me up.
Right.
Is that we didn't have any dogs coming to visit.
That makes sense. So how many dogs do you have right now? I know you've been watching some. Did they all go?
Yeah, no, everybody's home. We're only with our own.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have the
short little rest.
6 chihuahuas, the dog that hates me, that was my in-laws, and she lives in my husband's office. And Nugget, who was a rescue from technically all the dogs except for the in-laws dog, they were all from hoarding situations. So
Oh, wow.
Yep.
People hoarding animals.
Yes.
I understand hoarding craft supplies. I mean, that makes perfect sense to me in my mind. Hoarding animals is a little more difficult.
It is, and it's also there. Cleanliness is not necessarily,
Yeah,
one of the best things, and yeah, it's sad when you see it,
right.
and you have to go in and pull animals from it. So,
Hi, Julie. Margie says the dog that hates you. Too funny.
she is.
PM.
No, she is such a brat. As soon as she
Really?
sees me, she barks.
Oh man.
And she is definitely a guy's dog.
Wow. That's
But
funny.
she's prissy looking. Like, she has white fur and has to have, baths every so often, and has to
Wow.
go to the groomer. And who's the one that does that? Me. But she hates me for it.
Right.
So
That's funny. Well, then maybe you should give her a week or two without it and see how she thinks.
Now
Now
that's what's going to happen when I'm going to be away. Daddy's going to have
true.
to take care of her. So
yeah, all those things aren't going to happen.
yeah.
No
He already asked if we could let one of the neighbors take one of our chihuahuas, so he was down one.
How do they do when you separate them? Because they're so used to being together.
They have no problem. It's when they separate from me. Like, the one that we think we're going to have the biggest problem with is Abigail, because she is with me constantly.
Right.
And she's actually going to go across the street and stay with her sister, Sammy, during it. So
cute.
Either that or she'd have to come with me, because really she drives my husband nuts when she screams all the time if I'm not paying attention to her.
Oh, that's funny.
And if I go out, she sits by the door and screams until I come back. So
you come back.
Yep.
Hilarious. Yeah, that would not make Mark happy all week. Hey, Christy. How are you doing, Christy? We're just laughing and laughing. I think we're all too tired to laugh very hard tonight.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault. No, it's just been a super busy week, and like end of the week, I'm really glad it's the end of the week, and I'm really looking forward to this. But it's like sit down and just crash, relax. Yeah, now that all the orders almost all the orders are out, then my focus is really going to shift to retreat and wrapping up the things that couldn't be done before now, and getting everything packed up and organized. No, it's not all packed up. What's packed up is all y'all's orders. That's already a car full. But it's so fun as I was putting things in boxes, thinking, oh my gosh, they're going to have so much fun taking this stuff out and being able to play with it there. Color combination.
What did you decide on for the heart?
I'm doing lots of hearts.
Oh, okay.
This one is, I forget what they are. Bee sting and roar and a little bit of gold on it, and then this was roar and gold, and then this one was game over and prom queen. That looks so bright, and it's always like this great big bright pink, but when you mix it with stuff, I'll hold these up in a minute up closer so you can see them. When you mix them with stuff, they are not that bright, and sometimes that bright contrast with something else is so cool. It's exactly what's needed, and it really tones down the bright. I almost didn't get that pink one, and I'm so glad I did. I use it a lot.
The more I see rust, the more I'm anxious to use it.
Oh, I love that one. This one called Roar.
Like it.
Or roar, I meant. Yeah, I meant roar.
Roar, yep.
Yep.
Roar is really rusty, and that's really cool. Every one of them, I've been able to find a color combination where I really, really like it, even if it isn't my favorite color by itself.
So a week from today, I'm going for my Christmas present to see Beetlejuice on our local Broadway stage.
How
whatever.
fun!
So that I'm really excited, and I actually started making an outfit for it, and my husband says I'm crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
there's the midnight, whatever that one was, the midnight and the silver. That will be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Janine, you have French bulldogs?
Oh.
I love French bulldogs. They're so cute. Yeah, if Candy was here, she'd have to be carrying the whole thing anyway, because I'm just too tired. It says because Candy and Sandy aren't live.
Yeah.
Well, Candy or Sandy are live. I don't have to say anything. They can just, and then we're all laughing. Oh man,
Dawn's carrying it tonight because I don't say a lot when I'm crafting.
Well, we need to define then what's happening when you come live. You're supposed to speak when you come live. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, yep.
Oh man. Yeah, it's well, that's why Glennis always gets so much more done than I do. She's just crafting, and I'm crafting and talking. And yeah, no, you can't work as fast. I can't work as fast.
Nope.
Nor do I try or worry about it anymore. So let's see.
I try and go slower, and I just drives me up a wall. It's just like it doesn't work.
Well, it isn't a matter of trying to go slower for me. It's just if I'm stopping to look at chat and read it and respond to comments and things, then I have to stop crafting for a minute to look at that. So I don't have to try to.
That sounds like a hint.
No, I don't have to try to go slower. It makes me go slower. Yeah, I don't do very well with reading and crafting at the same time. Oh, maybe that would work, but I don't know if it will. This is one of those sticky ones. That might be cool on the fabric.
Yes, Christy. They are making a new Beetlejuice, and I am very excited for it.
Really?
Too, yes.
A new a new show, TV, movie. I mean.
Yes.
Nice.
It's got a lot of people in it.
The original.
Yeah.
Who is playing Beetlejuice?
Ooh, I can't remember.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. The only reason I knew it is I happened to see an interview with Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. Oh, is she going to be in it?
Winona, yeah, the one who was in it.
Yeah, Winona Ryder.
Yeah, she's going to be in it this, and play the role again. So
okay, cool.
So it must be, she has kids now or something.
Hey, Sarah. Sarah and Elizabeth. Awesome. If you didn't know, DM, I don't know if you knew, Sarah is Margie's daughter.
Oh.
Yeah. It's about time another Beetlejuice, Sylvia. I agree. And let's hope it's as good as the first one.
Yes. I asked my husband if he would be embarrassed if during the scene when they're eating dinner on stage, if I got up and did it in the aisle. And he says, "You are not going to do that." And I was like, "But I know it."
So Mark's normal is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm surprised. He did get a ticket for himself, but he does not like Broadway or anything like it.
Oh,
He doesn't like
really?
acting or
Yeah.
putting on costumes,
Uh-huh.
and I'm completely opposite.
Oh,
I
that's
would.
awesome. Oh, I
Yeah,
love going to Broadway shows.
me too.
We have an off-Broadway theater not very far from us. I would love to be able to get season tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what'll be playing there while we're at retreat?
I don't. I'd have to look it up.
That could be cool.
Yeah. Trying to
If
think
we're
of
allowed any time off.
what yeah, really. Trying to think of what we saw last. I think what we saw last was at Christmas time in December. We saw A Christmas Carol,
Mm-hmm.
and Doug wanted to see Christmas Carol, and I was like, okay, he wanted to see it. I would go with him. He'd go see what I wanted to see.
Right.
And, you know, I just have never really gotten into Christmas Carol though, the movie. It's I don't know why. That watching it on TV, it's just I don't know why. So anyway, we went and it was the best. I cannot believe how different and how amazing it was in this Broadway production. So much better
That's cool.
than a movie. Yeah, I didn't fall asleep. I didn't lose attention for a moment.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
Yeah, I would go see just about any show.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. That's just how I am. And
Me too. It's that again proves to me that it doesn't really matter what the show is. It's always going to be a fabulous production, and it always is. Before that, last year we saw Les Mis, and that was
saw that in Boston.
Fantastic. In fact, is anybody familiar with the singing group? It's three guys called Gentry, Gentri.
Yep.
Which is short for Gentleman's Trio.
Yes, that comes up every once in a while when I'm doing what I call my soft serve music.
Yep. Yeah. Do you love them? They're fantastic.
I do.
I love them too. So, do you know where they met? They met here in Utah when they were all three cast 7 or 8 years ago. They were all three cast in Les Mis here at this off-Broadway house.
That's cool.
And they did the production together, and that's where they came together. So last year, they all came back and reprised their roles.
That's really cool.
On certain nights, of the run. So yeah, so we actually got to see all three of them in their original role from 7 years ago. It was so fantastic. So fantastic. All right. Let's see how this pulls up.
No. Sorry if I yelled that.
I just heard puppies go, "Mama, can we come in?"
Actually, it's the guy who lives in the trailer out back from us. I saw his headlights go past my window, so I'm sure that's what they just have to bark every single time he goes by.
Yep. Okay, so I thought that lifted up. It did just a little bit, but that's cool. There's 3 colors in that leaf. They were pretty cool. The
leaves just look so cool.
Ooh,
yeah,
that
the green and the rust. No, the roar. Now you got me saying that. and then the yellow instead of gold, because that's too much of the same undertones as that roar. I went with the yellow, the bright yellow, which came out with a gold look.
Now, is that really not stiff, but is it so you couldn't put, say, a needle with thread on it to sort of do stitching around it?
You absolutely could.
Look?
You absolutely could. Yeah. Yeah, it dries really quickly, and this will still be flexible like this.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Except I have dibs on all the leaves.
Okay.
I can make more. I guess I need to do more strips of leaves, huh?
Oh yeah.
I've already done, I don't know, at least a half a dozen rolls, and I don't know, I don't remember what's on. I don't think there's any leaves on those at all, but the leaves are cool. I do like blending those leaf colors.
Bye, Candy. Have a nice night.
Bye, Candy. Have fun with the kiddos.
Yep. Have fun with the
Yeah,
kids.
they're a couple hours later, so it's
Yeah,
getting,
she's the same. She's in the time zone with me now.
yeah. So for you know, a 2-year-old,
Oh yeah.
it's getting.
Yeah, because it's 9 o'clock here.
Yeah.
That's not going to work.
All right. So I will probably have to pull out my other leaf stencils so I can get some more leaves. Let's see what else I've got here, right here. Oops, I think I just dropped some back behind the drawer.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey, I'm reading chat. Toby says, Marianne, those came out so nice, just really awesome.
they're cool, aren't they? Thanks,
So
Toby.
there.
Thanks, Glennis. Hand pink waving. Sylvia's waving good night to Candy. Good night. Good night, nurse.
It's funny whenever you sing "Good Night, Ladies."
Good
That's
night.
from the Music Man, which I was actually in 3 times in my life.
Love the Music Man.
Yeah.
I would really like to see that one on Broadway or off Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is playing here this year. I just don't remember when.
Oh.
It's watch, it'll be right now. Either that or it already passed and I was so busy.
Right.
And we don't get to a lot of them because
We don't either.
time and money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Well,
what do we
and
at this
like
point?
I would have to go by myself or find somebody to go with me.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Move out here. I'll go with you all the time.
Yeah. I asked Mark. I said, "Hey, Mark, want to move out to Salt Lake City? Your job is work from home anyway."
Yeah.
He
we
was
got
like,
a great market for his band.
yeah, no, because then we'd have to move 5 people out. I don't see that happening.
Well, the littles can come. Oh yeah, the band guys.
Yeah.
I was thinking all the little people in your house.
Oh yeah. Well,
What about the band people? You know, the little people are a given.
yeah, they're gonna come. I was thinking, yeah, band
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And right now, that's important. They're doing really good job. So
Cool. I totally messed that up. So I'll cut that one out. It slid. I bought some of that spray adhesive stuff that you put on stencils to hold them in place.
Yep.
This one is just super, super slick. I might even be on the wrong side of it. I don't know. But I have to cut that piece out. Or maybe not. I don't know. I should probably try that on here. But it's out in the other room with the orders. With the stuff that just came in, so I don't want to go get it. Too tired to get up and walk out there. How's that for lazy?
Lazy's fine by me.
Conserving my energy
Yep.
today. And let's see. This one.
Oops. I just knocked my computer.
This is going to have to be a difficult stencil to work with.
Let's see.
What we got?
That's not
DM is revealing secrets.
I'm revealing secrets. Ooh, I have a lot of secrets.
Oh, can't wait till retreat. That's where all the
Mhm.
secrets come out. Oh, man. Yeah, we're glad you made it too, Julie. I know it's hard on these days, these times, with such a vast time difference. DM, thank you for
Yeah.
piano paper. Sylvia has a huge unused roll.
My roll is almost gone. In fact, I thought I
Really?
had 2 rolls, and I went and I looked in it, and there was something else in the box, and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh." So,
I might still have a few rolls. I'd have to go check in stock, but I think I might have a couple rolls.
I had just gone to Habitat for Humanity one day, and they had 2 pallets
Oh,
filled
wow.
with boxes of them, and they were
Wow.
yeah, but they were charging what I thought was too much, which was $10 a piece.
Holy
Ooh,
cow. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a lot.
and so it wasn't moving, and then, like, 2 months later, I went back, and they had it marked down to $4 a piece.
Sweet. That's better.
So I did get 2 rolls, and actually the boxes that the rolls are in are absolutely beautiful.
Yes. Love the boxes.
So,
Definitely love the boxes. Yeah, we sold them for $5 a
mhm.
piece.
So there's a guy there that he's like the manager or something that
Uh-huh.
he knows me and he knows things that I like. So sometimes
Mhm.
he'll put stuff aside, but I
Oh,
said
that's
if you ever get another pallet of music rolls like
rolls,
that,
right.
just let me know,
Yeah,
you
that's where
know.
you go. And if they've got a ton of them, they make them an offer for a whole
That's
box full, or,
exactly. Yep, that's
just
exactly
to get
what.
them out of their way.
Yep.
All right, let's do one of these going the opposite direction. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, now that I know that the weather is cooperating, getting pretty excited. Don't want y'all to be mad at me if it's snowing.
I don't mind snow.
Oh God, I've had snow since September.
I know. But we'll
I
be
just don't
inside
see it
anyway.
often.
Yeah,
Now I'm in North Carolina,
yeah,
so
that's true. Yeah. Well, when we first moved here, I grew up in northern Utah, and Doug grew up by Disneyland. When we first
mm,
moved here, I told him, there's a time or two when we've had snow on Mother's Day,
mhm.
because his birthday is the 9th, and so every 7 years it falls on Mother's Day.
Mhm.
And he's like, no way in May. So last year we had hardly any snow at all, but it snowed on Mother's Day. It was pretty funny. I remember a few times going trick or treating in the snow when it was snowing.
Mhm.
That doesn't happen very often, though. And I remember a few times when it snowed on Mother's Day. Do you still have a small box there on hold waiting? Yeah, Christy, your ears must have been burning today because I was thinking about you. That's funny. Yeah, Christy, I taped it up today and decided I was just going to ship it to you because you've got the screws, right? I'm gonna ship you just the box. Decided I was just going to send it so you could get that put together. So that's too funny, Christy. I was just thinking of you today. Let's see. That could be a number of things. Yes, Miss Pelicani, you have a question? Or is that trying to get my attention for Christy? What haven't I used? feel like I might have stuck my finger in everything. I might not have used this. But I did that last.
I can hear one of my dogs snoring from across the room.
Oh, cute. We can't hear it.
No, when Bruno was alive, he'd be right underneath my desk and you would hear him.
Oh, that's sweet.
He had that deep
Yeah.
bulldog snore.
Yeah, but you know what? It never bothers me.
No.
It's like a child.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're just happy that they're asleep because they're nice when they're asleep.
Yes.
But it's
Dulling down this neon with some darker yellow.
who's Sketch? What is Sketch? Sylvia, what is Sketch?
She's been sending photos into the Happy People RS
Okay.
notification group.
Yep, I'll get it. I will get it right here. Okay. Oh, Sylvia, don't send it to that group. Send it to one of the admin groups because then everybody in that group gets it, and some people get irritated.
Oh yeah.
Because there's 50 people in that group, so some of them get a little irritated. Let's see. Ooh. So here's the calendar Sylvia's made. The letters are cutouts from art journal pages that she did 2 weeks ago. And then she's sketching on the other side of the page of the journal. Oh my goodness, Sylvia, that's a sketch. Okay, so here's her calendar. Let me do this. Hang on here. Here's her calendar. So she cut out the letters from previous art journal page, and you can see those letters look really cool. You can see all the different stuff that's in them from before. But check this out. This is a sketch. I thought it was a stamp.
That's nice.
Sylvia, you slay me. She's very, very talented.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, I thought it was a stamp. That is really cool. Here it is, more filled in, bricks and everything. She's moving right along. Oh, Sylvia, that looks awesome. Wow. So impressed. Sketching, learning to draw is one of my things that I'm working on. What I would really like to be able to do. Sylvia just has a natural, it just kills me. All the little leaves, the vines growing up there, the stairs, all the rocks on the wall. Every little detail, Sylvia. I need to just look at your picture and then copy it, draw it over here. I have a harder time pulling it out.
Calm down.
It's calm down, calm down. No, don't tell me to Crowley app. Exactly, Margie. See, that's what I say. She's amazingly talented with that stuff. Not quite wide enough.
Well, she said as part of a stamp that she has enhanced.
Oh.
Well, she's smart enough to do that. I wouldn't even have thought of it. It's beautiful. It is very, very beautiful. Great job, Sylvia.
What am I missing?
What are you missing?
Where's my list?
Oh, you mean like
Gold.
one of the components?
Yeah. Gold, lace, music, butterfly, stamp. I've done it all.
That's it?
That's it. Yep, that's everything.
So you did it all.
Of course, we can't see it because somebody's hogging the
Oh,
camera.
Yeah,
I'm
she
sorry.
is.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. I'm going to put it
Hey.
put it
Oh, it's
on the back.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's to you. Because as soon as you do that, you got to show it.
Okay.
I didn't even realize it was still large. Sorry, guys.
Here, you can look at this while I'm doing it. This is one of my Zentangles that I did that I still need to
Nice.
finish.
Nice.
I found it when I was pulling stuff out today.
Yeah, you know, you can turn any old doodle into art. Use it for whatever. I just think that's cool. 'Cause
I
when you
like
do
the tangles. I find them.
They're
doodling
very
without a purpose
relaxing.
always seems to end up better for me, you know? Doodling without a purpose.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can see that there's a light shine on it, so.
That's pretty. Oh, yeah, the little bit of the
Oh, that's great.
Oh, look at
Thank
her.
you.
She's very pretty.
And
Like
then
that.
this is supposed to look like flowers or more
Uh-huh.
stuff coming from behind her thing, so it's just, you know,
And it does.
throwing stuff together.
And even threw some music pages in there, which you didn't have to do because you got the
No, but I wanted to put them on, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It needed something on the backing.
Yeah.
And then this can actually go straight like into a journal or something.
Yeah, that's true. That was a good backing, the music pages. That looks very cool. I like it.
Thank you. Okay. Next.
As I just leave her on full screen. She's like, alrighty then. Oh, yes. Yes, Miss Ennis?
That was my Candy impression because Candy's not here.
Oh, that was your snarky Candy.
Yeah.
Somebody's hogging the camera.
Well, please, you can take it off.
Well, here's the thing. Candy has the ability to reach up and change it.
Oh.
I know you don't, but Candy does.
Gotcha.
Which is so funny. No, she'd rather just mess with me. I bet. She gets more enjoyment out of that.
Yeah, I have to wait until after retreat to have any dirt on anybody to tease them about, so.
Thanks for the warning.
Oh, you didn't need any warning. Everything comes out.
Yeah, everything came out last time, so I don't have anything new to report.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that weren't there last time, though.
Well, I'm not going to go through my story again.
You only have one?
I had one long one, and that's it.
Oh.
Oh, that was a very late night private conversation.
Mm.
Yeah, that was our 2 a.m. night.
Yeah, they really love it, DM. They really love what you did with that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you,
rocked
guys.
it.
I still I look at it and I put it away, and then sometimes I take them out and figure out something else to do.
Yep.
Like, you can tell that the picture sort of had pink in the bow and in the flower in her hair, and somebody's pinked her lips. I may actually go back and just make it a little darker pink.
Yeah.
Because this was a
enhance it a little bit more.
Yeah, this was from a packaging, from the actual packaging from the lace.
Oh, okay.
Thing. So it's not a really good picture. It's very grainy.
That wasn't a Tim Holtz people.
Oh no. Nope.
Very similar. Margie, it's way fun to mess with our fearless leader. Thank you. I'll just pretend that I don't know that. I want you to have fun, even if it's at my expense. It's okay. I can handle it as long as I know you love me. Do you love me?
Do you know?
Are they coming out with a new Grease?
Well, there's a new TV show on Disney Plus, I think it is. That's
Oh,
a prequel to Grease, and it's
okay.
called Pink Ladies.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I have heard that title. All right. So is that just about? That's a prequel. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's about them in high school and focusing
It's like
on
them as
1980s.
freshmen coming
Yeah.
into becoming Pink Ladies. I haven't
Oh,
watched it because I don't get Disney because I don't have kids. So
We don't have any kids at home, and we watch Disney all the time.
Yeah.
it's on Peacock, and she
Oh,
doesn't have that either. Or
yeah.
Christy says it's on Peacock. It's
Okay.
something that I don't get, so
Yeah.
I'll wait until it comes on like Hulu or one of those and
Sure.
find it.
I don't. Let's see. You do have to pay for most of Peacock, don't you?
Yeah, you get like you can watch like the very first episode, and then they're like, ha
Yeah.
ha.
Yeah. Now that they got you hooked,
Mhm.
then you have to pay
Yep.
for it. So we don't go into Peacock for that because we don't have it. We have Philo and Hulu. Let's see. If I can get. Hmm. All right. Let's see how much of that I can get up there.
Peacock, Julie, is NBC here, and it's their we're putting other stuff out that we have to pay for thing. So it's
Yeah.
another channel, but
Mhm.
it is
Another network, yeah. But owned by
NBC.
NBC.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. We just watched something. I think it was on Hulu, but it was done by ABC, the
Mhm.
Australian Broadcasting Company.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then we watched something else that was is it CBS, the Canadian Broadcasting,
Mhm. Something like that.
something or other,
System.
and it sounded just like some of our main primary networks, but local networks, but they were Australian. And we watched a series called Harrow.
Oh, yes, I love that show.
Yeah, that's Australian. That was good. Have you seen it, Julie? It was really good. I liked it. And then what did we just watch that was Canadian? Oh, Trial by. No, wait a minute.
Something's underneath this.
Oh, shoot, I just confused my brain. What? Go back. Oh my gosh, we just finished the series.
Yeah, we noticed that YouTube TV went way up, and I don't
Yeah.
watch YouTube TV, and most of the stuff you get for YouTube TV you get on something else. Well, you can get them on Amazon if you want, but pretty much Hulu, and you end up seeing them on Hulu.
Right.
So
Yeah. What in the world was that show called? Now I've got two shows mashing up in my head, and I know they're both wrong.
we're watching a new show with Gordon Ramsay, and he's got a couple different people on it, and they go up and they have 3 different kitchens, and whatever kitchen they get on, they have to stay on, and it's different and it's challenging because if you're in the top kitchen, you get first choice of whatever goes on the elevator.
Oh, wow.
And
So it's what, a competition show?
yeah. And my husband and I don't have very many things we can watch together. so that is actually working out, and it's pretty cool how
That is cool.
they've done it, especially the people in the basement, because they do tend to get crap food. So
Wow. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Burden of Truth. That's what. Burden of Truth. Have you watched it?
That sounds familiar.
It was on Hulu, and it's really good. And that's all done in Canada.
I know a lot of productions are done in Canada now. A lot of productions. Like even like United States productions are in Canada.
Yeah, that was really good. If you like, yeah, it was law. It was small town. It was family. It was romance. It was everything. It was really good.
Back when the original Smallville was on, it was filmed just south of where I live.
Oh, that's cool.
And Brokeback Mountain was filmed in the same area.
You want to ever do something fun? Listen to the book Brokeback Mountain on a 2-day drive with your mother.
Oh no.
No way.
She had chosen the book. And she popped it in, and I had already seen the movie, and I was like, Mom, I don't want to listen to this. I've seen the movie. She goes, no, it looks good. Yeah, well, they're more descriptive in the book than they are in the movie.
I can only imagine.
Oh, dear.
So she didn't know anything about it.
She knew nothing about it.
Oh, that's hilarious. So what did she do?
She listened to the whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was surprised.
Did she react?
She did, and she was like, well, this is different.
Not the reaction I expected.
No. My parents were really cool about stuff like that, but she didn't realize that they were going to go. She thought it would just say, and they went to the tent together. Right. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's funny.
But the scenery is beautiful.
Yes,
it is.
And that's just about an hour south of me.
That's cool. All right, let's see. Fingers are starting to stick to the stencils. Now we need to blend in some other colors.
Piano paper is flammable if you use your heat tool.
Oh yeah, it's because it's old and brittle. Yeah, I found that out too the hard way, but made me laugh. But you can get some really good coloration on it by doing that.
You can. Once I did that corner, I did go back and try to do some other things.
Yeah, without completely setting it off flames. All right, and let's see. We need a little bit of. Finger's a good pouncing brush. A little bit of rust on here.
See if I have enough glue left on my little brush here to Screw some on.
All right. Sorry, I'm not very entertaining tonight, guys. I'm just tired. I no excuses. Just am.
That happens.
Slow down. Need to slow down. Grateful for a quiet Sunday. Coming up tomorrow. Oh, Dawn saw Burden of Truth. Yeah, it was good. I thought it was really good. There's only 3 seasons, so it's not super long. Yes, Christy, you should see it. You would like it, I think. Oh, Heartland? I haven't seen Heartland.
Again, filmed
That's
in Alberta.
Australia.
Cheaper to film in Canada. Lots of
Oh.
film. Yeah, cheaper to film in Canada than the US.
Mm-hmm.
The Way Home. Oh. The sound of paper being manipulated. Okay, let's see. Put this up and see what we got. Hoping for a little bit of rusty, steampunky stuff here.
Come on, glue.
Using 3 colors. There we go. A little bit of rusty chain with some rust and some red and some gold.
Ooh, I like that.
Bricks and keys and gears. I like the
Now,
way
have you tried to like do any sprays on top of that once you have that down? You know, to add more color to it?
I haven't. You absolutely could. They dry really fast. If I knew I was going to spray on top of it, I'd probably let it dry overnight
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure that there was absolutely no moisture in it.
Yep.
But I mean, like, you know, these that I just did a minute ago, this is the one that I just did last before this one, and it's completely dry.
That's awesome.
So they dry really fast. But yeah, again, I'd probably let it sit overnight if I was going to spray it, but I wouldn't have a problem. And so here's one that's just like solid, and you can see how flexible they are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
So you could almost use it. I was
You
going to
put
say
it
you could
all over
almost.
a cover and bend the cover around a book. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Could you
even-
use it on T-shirts too? Do you does it wash out?
You could. It is water based, so I probably wouldn't put it in the wash machine. I probably wouldn't even wash it by hand. Maybe a one-time deal on T-shirts.
Well, sometimes if you can get them for $1 or something like that, it's worth.
Yeah, true. Put a special message for that
Mhm.
period of time, and then when you're done with it, throw it away.
Mhm.
Maybe there's something you could seal it on with. I don't know. If we build each other's. Yeah, you guys chat quite well without us. Thanks, Margie. This is fun. I enjoy doing this. Thing is just having my stencils handy to do it. So that's all dry except that last one. I want to give it plenty of time there. And let's see here.
This is not going to come apart for me.
Ooh, what is that?
It's a card that I had given to my mother for Mother's Day,
Hmm?
the last one. And I kept it because I liked all the butterflies. Because
Oh, yeah.
one, I think it's very busy.
Uh-huh.
But if you cut the butterflies out, and they are 2D or 3D because they flip up. So, but they've got a doubled.
Cut them out. They're beautiful on their own.
But I don't want to cut through 2 things of cardboard. So I'm taking it off the back.
Yeah. Let's see. One of these days, maybe I'll clean all the other colors out of here that I get in these. I tend to just stick my fingers from one to the other when I'm blending them, and actually that helps them as they blend. It makes the transition nice because there's already some there, but probably don't need to have a little jar full of other color. I use this yellow a lot, and it's still more than half full. That's another one I didn't think I would use all that much. Is that because it's such a bright yellow, but man, when you put it down, it blends with everything, mixes so nicely. Get some of this dried stuff right here off. So Doug's taking me to dinner right after this. I have no idea where we're going.
Well, that's nice.
He wanted to go to a new place. We love trying new places.
Yeah. I know
Like,
today.
oh, so where is it?
Today in Nightdale, which is the closest town to me,
Uh-huh.
the Maine lobster truck was there,
Oh,
and Mark was like, "Do you want to go?" But the problem is like I'm used to getting it fresh off the boat and
yes.
not paying hardly anything for them.
Right.
And I
So
go
it's really
there to
hard.
get a
Yeah.
lobster roll, and it's really hard
Yeah,
to,
I get
pay
that.
what they want. So
I get that. Yeah, that is
we
really
held
tough.
off.
Oh, love lobster, a good lobster roll. But yeah, it's hard. Like in Seattle, lots of fresh seafood. When I lived in Alaska, lots of fresh
Mhm.
seafood, and it is hard to get not quite so fresh and pay twice as much.
Yeah.
I do want to go to Maine and have a crab feast out there.
It's funny because everybody says crab for Maine, and I don't remember having crab in Maine.
Really?
I remember
I was
having
going to say a seafood.
clams and lobster
Yeah, because I thought the first thing that came to my
and
mind was
mussels.
the lobster,
Mhm.
but then I thought, well, oh, they always call it a crab feast or crab fest, so
A
I guess
lobster feed.
a lobster feed.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what I want. I'd rather have the lobster than
Mhm.
the crab. Oops, I think I put the wrong one on that. Oh, yep. Okay. Let's see. Yes, it is lunar paste. It is lunar paste, and it is so much fun to play with. And actually, every different medium or media has its own attributes. But the thing that I really do like about this is that it dries so fast. So if you're a card maker or doing something on a page in a journal, you only have to let it sit out in the air for a minute and it's dried, and that's awesome. You don't have to wait overnight, because I always forget and then turn the page and then something gets mushed up. Sylvia, where is your butterfly? You can't show us your butterfly? It's drawing, but can you take a picture? Did you paint a butterfly, Sylvia? Like freehand? Probably. She's just good enough to do that. Like Angie drew her butterfly for the prom.
She did. I saw that. That was
She's
amazing.
very talented with the sketchbook as well.
I have my headphones on, but I think I hear thunder coming.
Oh,
We've been having rain, and it was really bad. What was it? Thursday to Friday. Really bad. Like the dogs kept me up most all night because every time it thundered, they ran outside to bark at it. So
oh yeah. Yeah, Sarah's right. Resistance is futile, Margie. And you don't have to stick your fingers in them like I do. You can use any other tool with them as well. I do use other tools sometimes when I'm pulling them through a stencil. But on the fabric, I like using my fingers. Blue crab from the Gulf, lobster from Maine, clams from the Great Pacific Northwest. Oh, yeah. Some good salmon up there too, Sylvia. I know not everybody likes salmon, but I don't care. I'll take it all.
Yeah. I
I
like
love
any
salmon.
fish
Me
or
too.
any seafood.
Any seafood. Yep. I'm good on all seafood. Really, a seafood bake would be best where they dump it out on the table and there's everything.
Now, I don't particularly like in Maryland, they use the like the stuff for the crab, for a crab boil, and
Hmm.
there's something in it, and I believe that it's celery seed that just the smell of it even turns me off.
Oh, yeah. Something in the
Old
seasoning.
Bay. Old Bay is the seasoning that they
Yeah.
use. And it just doesn't hit me right. I'd
Yeah.
rather have it plain.
Yeah. I want it just plain and dip it in butter.
Butter. Yep.
Toby, did you put those pictures in the group, in the Happy Paper People Facebook group? Oh, yep, she did. Here they are. Okay, so here's 2 tags that Toby finished tonight for her grands. Let's see. Happy birthday, Dylan. So one's 9 and one's 3.
Oh, those are cute.
Cute, and they're both polka dot. Very cute. Little tassels. Salmon is so
Yeah, those are cool.
stamping on us using stickles, going through old HPP videos. Oh, yes. That's your butterfly. Yeah, Sylvia's been going through old HPP videos because we've done a lot of stuff in the last 3 years, and sometimes it gets buried as we're doing new stuff, and sometimes I don't do something because I'm like, we already did that, but a lot of people weren't around when we did it, so maybe it's time to go back and pull out some of the original techniques and do them again. Even update them again with new ways, new things, new products. Well, you could do that. Yeah, what I need to do is take those and either cut out a clip of them or film a tutorial on some of them that are in a live, and the live is 2 hours long, but just get a short tutorial out of it. Ooh, teriyaki salmon is awesome too. I like to do salmon outside on my griddle, not the grill, but the griddle. And I get it really hot, and I put the salmon on and get a nice
burn on the skin.
Well, I take the skin off.
Oh,
and I
see,
get a nice,
skin.
I get a nice crusty, crispy crisp on one side, and then I turn it over, get a nice crisp on the other side, and it is done perfectly. And you have this just like crispy edge and super tender inside. It is so yummy. I could eat that every day.
I could eat fish every day, or like seafood every day.
Some kind of seafood, me too.
Yeah. In fact, surprisingly, we had fish twice this week, which is just amazing because that just doesn't happen. But I cooked, so.
Yeah, we used to get salmon, really good salmon fillets at Costco before COVID. And after COVID, the price went up like $2 or $3 a pound. And it's just so expensive anymore. We used to have salmon a couple of times a week out there on the griddle. Just make a nice big salad and those fillets of salmon, and I take the fillets and I cut them into like 2-inch fat strips.
Yum.
So I do one side, flip it over to the other side. They come out perfect every time. My favorite way. Then you can put everybody can put any kind of sauce or dressing or whatever they like on top of it. All I do is salt and pepper them, which gives them that salt and pepper gives that nice crust on the outside,
Mm-hmm.
which is perfect. I have a friend in North Carolina, and she came out and she was doing Weight Watchers, and so
Mm-hmm.
she was staying here, and I said, well, let me make some salmon for dinner, and she's like, I don't like salmon.
Oh,
And I'm like, really? And she's
how can you not like it?
a lot of people don't because they think it smells too fishy, too
Fishy,
strong.
yeah.
Well, first of all, it shouldn't be smelling fishy when you get it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you cook it, it definitely shouldn't. And if you cook it right, then it doesn't taste so strong. But I said, do me a favor. Let me just make dinner and cook the salmon. And if you don't like it, we'll do this as a backup.
Mm-hmm.
And so I cooked it like that. And she
That's
sat
what I'm
down and
looking
ate
for.
2 pieces. She
Mm-hmm.
said, I tried salmon once because it was, good on my Weight Watchers thing,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't eat it because the only way I can eat it if it's drowning in something else. And I'm like, oh, there you're adding all the calories back in. She says, how did you do this? It was so awesome. Yeah, it's just, I'm just very simple. Nothing really elaborate.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper and that, yeah, it was awesome. You did an envelope now. That looks cool. That looks
Yeah, I pulled a bunch of different stuff out
Mhm.
and figured this envelope is like a goldy sheen, so that was going to be my gold,
Oh,
but there's
yeah.
gold on a couple other things too, so
So you're doing a couple things for the prompt.
yeah, I'll probably just put one on and
Right?
I don't know.
You can take your pick, whichever you like.
Yeah.
But they're all using the prompts.
Yes, and everybody do your prompts because people do win.
Every month somebody wins. And yeah, if there's not that many people that actually post them and put their hashtag in there, you got a really
Yeah.
good chance of winning.
And it's
So,
easy because it's one small thing to do,
Yeah.
and some
and you
it's
can make
just
what you
take
want.
right, and it just takes a little bit of time and like sitting while we're doing this, and
Mhm.
talking. It's definitely a
I like that
just
we're not saying you have to make this or you have to make that, but you can choose to
Yeah.
make what you
exactly.
want.
Yeah, that makes it nice. You make whatever you want.
So it'll
And
go.
and like this one, it also said stamp, so it was, well, is that
A
an
stamp or a
actual
stamp.
postage stamp or is that a,
That's totally up to you. That I also like because
me too.
you can interpret it however you want.
Ah,
So if a stamp fits in with what you're doing, great. If a stamp fits in with what you're doing, great.
Yep.
It's, yeah, I do like
Options are
that.
good.
Things that are open to interpretation. You're meeting the challenge, but getting to do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I've got all these little bitty scraps of this awesome old paper on here. I love this paper. When I collage with it, it's so old that it's just brittle. It just falls
Yep.
apart. So I'm gonna collage some index cards to use this.
I thought I was to the end, but I wasn't, so I had to
10
make it work.
minutes.
Up.
That was my 10-minute warning. I always forget it's there until it comes up. Just kind of funny. See how many of these I can. How many do you think I can get collaged in 10 minutes? I think I can get all 4 down. Maybe. Oh man, this stuff is so brittle.
Yeah, that's like the music
love
paper I'm using right now, the
Uh,
player piano
love-
paper.
Yeah. Oh, piano paper is often hard too. I love how it looks though when it's collaged.
Mhm.
That's super old. It kind of changes color and just looks really neat.
Slap it down, Marianne. That's what Sylvia says.
I'm slapping. I'm slapping. I should just pour the glue onto my mat. Oh. And this is just my tacky glue watered down, which is awesome to collage with.
That's what I have in this.
Yeah, it's great to collage with.
Oh, yes, the prompt. 1,000 subs. Thank you, Sylvia.
Oh, yes, thank you. If you come back into this video, and Sylvia, I hope as you're watching all those old videos that you're getting your comment in there. Leave a comment, and in the comment, leave hashtag 1,000 subs, because we are getting really close to 1,000. And as soon as we hit 1,000, we're going to draw and give away this box that's right down here that I'm not picking up, that is full of more than $450 worth of craft supplies. So it doesn't have an address on it yet. I know there's been some claim laid to it, but it doesn't have an address on it yet. So get your comments in. That'll be fun. Whichever admin sees first that we hit 1,000, I'm sure is going to be messaging, do the drawing, do the drawing.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Would be nice if I could bring it home from the retreat.
Oh, you know what? That would be fun if, and I don't know that the winner would be at retreat, but it would be really fun if somebody was to get
Or
it
just
live.
to pull it there, so because you'll have a whole group of, so.
It's so much more fun to hear a bunch of people screaming than just me.
Exactly.
Okay, so
you know what's in it.
Yeah, but it's been so long since I packed it. I don't even remember. We need a big push then before the end of April. Retreat ends, everybody leaves on the 28th. So by the night of the 27th, we need a big push to hit 1,000. That would be so much fun to do that live. I would love to do that. Okay, so if everybody would, being respectful of other groups and other people, if you would take the link from YouTube and share it with any of the crafty people that you know that you think might be a good fit for Happy Paper People. We like awesome people that are kind and perpetuate the goodness that we have going. Share the link with them and just say, hey, this is an amazing group you might want to join. And we're working to get 2,000 people because they're giving away a box with $450 worth of craft supplies. And anybody who comes in, even somebody coming in brand new, goes back and leaves comments on all the past videos.
Mm-hmm.
It could be somebody who just comes in a week before we do it, literally. You don't have to have been here any length of time.
And it could only take putting it in once too.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yep. You get an extra chance in the drawing for every hashtag you leave, but only one hashtag is going to win.
Right.
So, yeah. So, yeah, you really only need one chance in there to actually win. Watch, it'll be that person who comes in and does one.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And we never hear from, no. They get it and it's done. Okay, let's see.
All right. Sylvia says, if I win, it goes to retreat. Aw, that's sweet of you. I do have a bin that I'm adding things to, and that will be available for everybody just to use at retreat. And then we'll leave everything in there that's not used. I mean, there's no way they can use it all. And so I can bring that back to every retreat. And, we'll try to add to it all the time and bring it back. So that would be awesome. That's Sylvia adding to that box. Just sweet that way. I did receive some boxes today from Miss Sylvia that are for retreaters.
Woohoo!
So yeah.
Miss Sylvia's the best.
She's
very
pretty amazing. Yes, she is very generous. And Yeah, she sent
I
some fun
call
stuff.
her wordsmith.
Oh, yeah, we all do. She's good that way. If you don't know how to say it, just ask Sylvia. She's very good with words. Oops, that is brittle.
She emulates Margie and Glynis. That's what Sylvia says.
Oh,
With the words, Glynis is so quiet tonight.
uh,
It's funny.
bye, Sarah. See you.
Bye, Sarah. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you. It's been a while. We've missed you. I thought there was a little hole somewhere. Not sure where it was. Oh well. Okay. Not enough to get that. Probably glued these right down to the glass mat. Is it about 5'2"? Oh, it's 3'2".
Yep.
I'm gonna get these done. Get this little tiny guy to stick. They're so brittle. It keeps coming up with my brush. Alright.
Sometimes I find when you do that, you just got to put glue down on the paper and just basically drop them. And where they stick,
Yeah.
you let them stay.
Yeah. I was just trying not to get these are a lot of the tops of the pages. And I was trying not to get all the pages that had the same, the book review off the top onto the same the same card.
Ooh, Billy Goat.
It has a little bit of variation, but
Sylvia sent a photo.
Okay, cool. Give me a second. I hope it's a butterfly that she's working on.
I should use my small scissors. Might be able to get closer.
All right, almost got this down before the glue dries. Okay, one more. There we go. There we go. All right, let's check out Sylvia's picture because it's 7:59 and I got all 4 of them done. But I have enough to do another one. I got enough to do another one. Oh, wow, that's a beautiful butterfly. Look at her butterfly.
Oh, that's so pretty.
That's a beautiful butterfly, Sylvia. Very, very pretty.
Oh, that's lovely.
It almost looks like when you were a kid and you used to do the wax paper with the crayons, and then you make something out of that. That's
it's on vellum, right, Sylvia?
Yeah,
it's on vellum,
like a stained glass look.
Yeah, it does kind of have that look. That's very awesome. That very beautiful, Sylvia. Now don't touch it till it completely dries. Make stickles the last thing you put on, Marianne, and then don't touch it. Okay, get right up to the edges there. All right, it is 8 o'clock straight up, and my date is waiting at the door.
Woohoo!
I know.
Okay, I hope everybody has a great night.
Yes. Thanks for
You'll
hanging
have to
out.
let us know where you're going.
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of food it is. He just wanted to surprise me.
Oh,
So I'll let you know. It'll be
excellent.
it'll be good, I'm sure. We love trying new places,
Mm-hmm.
new types of food, and hole in the walls are always the best.
Yes, I agree.
So I hope it is. Okay, guys, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Rain Girl. If you came in earlier, I didn't see it. Let's see here. Catch up. Oh, stamp and acetate. Yep, stickles on top. Julie, I will tell him hello. Sleep well, everybody. Thanks, Glynis. Thanks, DM, for hanging out with me. Appreciate it.
Sure.
We'll see y'all in the group, and we'll see you on Monday Jumpstart. Have a great
Thanks,
Easter.
everyone.